let's get to, first of all, let's see.
Speed.
Alright, we gotta get the attitude. So, while we're getting to our speed, switch tanks, check the mixture, carburetor heat, 7700.
Where are you gonna land?
Let me see. Got. Okay. Get this aircraft trimmed. Oh, we can't land over the water. Now I see a spot right over there.
Okay.
A green patch. There's also one right here in front of us.
A couple Apopka practice area. Archer 9er, 79er Charlie is over the south east of the shore. Simulator engine failure. Apopka.
Practice area, white Cessna, 900 feet, ground reference maneuvers 1 mile east of the Boston Whaler.
So yeah, I like that one.
Now, there is a best glide, but there's also something called a minimum sink speed. No, but it's
yeah, so 76 is your,
that's a gross weight though.
Yeah. Best, let's see, like best glide at 1,531 is 59 knots. That's really slow.
Apopka traffic, Warrior 15 Foxtrot, southwest shore of Lake Apopka, 1,500, climbing 2,000 westbound Lake Apopka.
Okay, so I would be setting up for that way.
Traffic, Epic 521
and the winds are light.
Leaving Oki.
I would be coming
eastbound.
I've got the highway to fall back on, but I'd rather not land on a highway.
Scout number 107 Mike Sierra is downwind for runway 27.
So
right
I always do like
knots.
ABZ, airspeed, best place, then checklist. This aircraft you turn on, the carb heat, fuel pump as well, we turn it on.
Right.
And always try to restart, if you have the altitude, try to restart your aircraft.
Right.
You might have your magnetos off and you didn't notice that, okay? Try to restart it, and if the aircraft it doesn't restart, then continue. And once you're like committed to land, secure it. Secure your aircraft.
Excuse me. Okay, so I would dump the flaps.
Yeah.
And S-turn if necessary. But I'd come in right over these trees here.
Yeah.
See them? And we would make the field. And if there was a problem, I could use the center line of the highway.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'd rather not.
Okay, go around.
Okay, so get the power in. I don't want to go too low.
Yep.
Let's climb out at 76. Okay, we trimmed to 76, so that's where it should settle more or less.
But every time you change the throttle, you gotta change your trim.
Well, true. I understand what you're saying, but I think my understanding, maybe I'm wrong, but my understanding is once you trim an aircraft for a particular airspeed, that's where it's going to settle.
It'll change with the throttle because the throttle increase your thrust.
But it will change initially, but it should settle at 76. In other words, you trim the aircraft for 76. So
they should stay at 76.
Yeah, I didn't touch the trim, and we're just about there. But of course, my trim wasn't the greatest. But it should settle more or less. In other words,
more or less, yeah. It always changes a little bit.
It does.
Yeah. Yes.
That's the way.
I also like to. I learned how to trim for my speed and also my VSI when I was doing my instrument training.
Oh.
And it's a beautiful tool to use. Okay, message fuel. Let's change the fuel to the left.
Okay, so we got the fuel pump on, which
yes.
we put on before. We're still climbing. Okay, fuel pressure is good.
And then turn it off. Make sure you have
fuel pressure is good.
Beautiful. So the GPS will alert you, okay?
Yeah.
When you need to do those changes. Okay, great. Let's do some autopilot work in here. We're climbing. We're 2,000 feet right now. It says it's ready. So this is your heading button. So for your heading, you gotta set up this one, okay? So use your hidden bug. Let's say we want to go to the west. We press heading. The aircraft will go to the west. And it will continue climbing. So this one set up your altitudes, okay? So if you go data, so altitude, you see it says altitude right there. You said altitude setup, and then you change it here. So let's say we want to hold 2005.
Okay. And you press
altitude right here.
Oh yeah.
And it should,
this takes.
Take this one. You set up the altitude with this one.
Ah, okay.
So right now I set up 2005. The aircraft will descend down, and of course you gotta work with your throttle.
It's gonna hold the altitude.
So to go down, you go 5, because you want to hold 2005, right?
Right.
So you press VS negative, and once the aircraft is around 2005, you press again. So press it again. So hold on, we gotta put it on 0 right there, and then hit altitude there, and then you just hold 2005.
Now if you turn that one click, doesn't it equal 20 feet?
It doesn't.
West Cal 38, back 3,000 over.